Welcome back. Today we are taking our July theme, Go Where You've Never Been, and applying it to your bookshelf. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell the quality of a book just by reading the back cover. You don't want to waste your time or your money on a not so great read. Well, what if we told you your own personal book expert was standing by to help you out?
The library, it's a place where books agree.
Libraries can be pretty intimidating. You walk in and there's a lot of books and it's hard to find what you want without some help sometimes.
As a librarian with the Salt Lake County Library System, Trish Hull has one objective.
We're just always trying to find ways to help our patrons and to help the community find the things they want to read.
And now that help is just a mouse click away. Because on the other end of your computer, a librarian like Trish is standing by to recommend books just for you. It's an opportunity called the Personal Booklist Service.
The Personalized Booklist Service is an online service where people can just email in. They fill out our application, tell their name, address, their age, and what books they want or have read and liked, or maybe a book area they're interested in. And then we take that list, assign it to one of many librarians, and then they send this back email to the person within about 7 days, and they get a personalized list back telling them the answer to what they had asked for.
Personalized Booklist Service. There we go. As someone always on the lookout for a good read, I decided to try it out. After submitting my name, Brooke Walker, age and gender, female. I was asked to draw on past reading experiences to help convey my reading likes and dislikes. Please indicate the title and author of the book you would like to match. Well, not a big secret, I love the Twilight series. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. No preference on the setting, no preference on the time period. Focus of the book: characters and relationships, action and events, issues, language and style. Really like a book that's going to focus on characters and relationships. I definitely like a good romance, like a little mystery, and I do like a book that will inspire me, so an inspirational mood as well. Now it's asking anything that turns me off. Please tell us any story element that you wish to avoid in your reading. I don't like a cheesy book. And send request. Can't wait to see what Trish comes up with.
Well, this is good. She's read Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and she'd like more books like that. I think a lot of people have read that book lately.
With my list in hand,
well, let's see. We have a lot of books to pick from.
The work begins.
I'm a librarian.
I think Brooke might like that one. Oh, that's another good book. I'll recommend this one for Brooke too. There's a book I saw just the other day that I thought would be really good. Oh, Heather Graham's a really good author. I bet she might like some of her stuff too. She said she wanted some inspirational romances, so this is a romance area. I bet I can find a book for her. Well, this is really good. I think I've got quite a few books now. I can go back and make a list and email it off to Brooke.
Just like fire from a spark.
Okay, Trish Hull is ready to reveal my list. Before we do that, though, I think this is a fabulous service.
Yeah, we enjoy it. It's been really popular with our readers.
Because everyone's always on the lookout, I know I am, for a good read. You don't want to waste the time or the money, as mentioned, on a book that you're not going to love, and who better to recommend than a librarian? And there's actually two different lists you can ask for, right?
Right, there's the genre, which is if you like mystery, action, thriller, romance, just a certain type of book, or there's a read-alike. If you've just read a book, like you said, Twilight, then we try and match up other books that are like Twilight.
Okay, and you're going to reveal my read-alike book today, because a lot of people like Twilight. It's pretty popular right now.
We actually have a book list at the library for people if they just want to come in. If you like Twilight, you'll like this list of books, but I picked some others for you too.
Okay, what's our first book here?
Okay, our first book is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. Gemma is a girl who has come from India. She's a teenager. She goes to a boarding school in England. Her mother has been murdered, and so she comes pretty emotionally upset, but she hooks up with some girls and finds out that there are a lot of secrets in her own life and in the boarding school she's at and with all these other girls, and there's a lot of a lot of character. They learn a lot about each other. There's a lot of that typical high school stuff going on, but it brings out the kind of mysterious. They learn that there is some magic in the school and in their lives, but it also brings out a lot of their personal lives.
Okay, you hit it there. Magic,
yeah,
you know, mystery, relationships.
Yep,
okay, love it. Another Twilight read-alike. What do we have here?
This one's Book of Shadows by Kate Tiernan. In this book, Morgan, the first day of her junior year of high school, Cal comes to town, and he's a gorgeous, handsome senior in high school.
Like Edward.
Yes, yes, and a lot like Edward. He actually is a hereditary witch, and he starts bringing some kids into this group to make their own group, and discovers that Morgan has some hereditary witch of her own maybe in it. She learns that she's not choosing witchcraft, it's choosing her. But it's done in a really good way and a really clever way, and I think you'll really enjoy it. There's a lot of good characters.
Because a lot of people, not to take away from our list here, but a lot of people in the Twilight series are alluding to the connection Bella might already have with vampires, so that's interesting.
Right, yeah. So there's a lot of the magic in that one too.
Okay, I kind of cheated and sneaked during the commercial break. This next title caught my eye, Society of S.
This is one of my favorites. It's kind of a new vampire book out, and these vampires are vegetarians. So they're very kind and gentle vampires. But what's cool about it is the 12-year-old girl has been raised with her father in her home with absolutely no contact from the outside world, and she doesn't even know she's a vampire till later on when she starts associating with other people. She finds out that her mother isn't dead, and she goes to find her mother. It's got fabulous romance relationships, plus the whole kind of different vampire. It's not bloody or gory or anything. They're kind and gentle vampires.
We can like them, just like we like the Cullens, right? We can love them, actually.
Absolutely.
Okay, book 4 on our Twilight read-alike.
Silver Kiss is one of the very first teen vampire romances that came out. It's by Klaus. She did some great stuff, but this one is, again, her mother is dying. She's living alone with her father. Her father's at the hospital a lot, and she's left alone. There's also some very odd murders going on in the town, and she meets somebody who isn't quite normal, and turns out he's a vampire, and they develop a relationship to try and find out who's killing these people. So there's the romance aspect, there's some of the mystery, the suspense in it, plus the whole vampire thing.
I can already tell what a great job you did. I'm so excited. I'm really excited.
I hope you enjoy the books.
Okay, one more we got to tackle, right?
Last night is Midnight Bride by Susan Carroll. It's not quite vampire, but there's the mystery aspect and the magic aspect. Val St. Ledger can heal people, but when he takes their pain away and heals them, he takes it into himself, and he has some problems. But he can only marry who the bride finder tells him to, and I won't tell you the rest. I'll let you figure it out.
I've got a lot of reading to do.
Yeah,
I do. Trish, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. That's such a fun service, and it is available to everyone.
Everybody, yeah, you bet.
How do you take advantage of it?
We get emails from all over the country.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just log on to our website. It'll be on the screen, I think, www.slco.lib.ut.us. Right on the front page, there's a link to the personalized book list. Just link on there and follow the directions. It's very user-friendly.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled.
Great.
I've got a lot of reading ahead of me, and we will link you to the Salt Lake County Library System if you would like your own personalized book list. We put that link on our website. I've also listed the books Trish recommended for me, just in case any of you out there are Twilight fans and you might be curious and looking for the next best thing after Edward. I don't know if there is such a thing, but I'm looking forward to figuring it out. Trish, thank you.
You're welcome.